Little People Big World celeb Tori Roloff has been adamant about not having more kids after welcoming her youngest, Audrey Roloff. However, some viewers think she is changing her tune. So could there be a fourth baby coming for this family? As Little People Big World fans who have been following Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff know, they have a full house in Battleground, Washington. Their 3 kids keep them busy. When you add to that all of the medical issues the family has to deal with, there's always something going on with this family. Unfortunately, with Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff stepping away from Little People Big World for good, viewers are going to miss seeing the children grow up in Little People Big World scenes. While Zach and Tori have been working hard on their new podcast, watchers agree that it isn't the same as getting to watch them and their children in a full TLC season. As longtime Little People Big World fans know, Roloff babies are always a big deal. Viewers always want to stay in the loop when there's a new Roloff baby coming. This is true even for former cast members like Jeremy Roloff and Audrey Roloff. People watched the baby updates before baby number 4 came into the picture not too long ago. As for Tori Roloff, she has been adamant about being done with the baby making. While she did say that Zach Roloff hasn't gone in to have a vasectomy, she also said that she would fully support him if he did. The way she sees it, she has already been cut open 3 times, so that would be the least her husband could do. Tori Roloff seems to have changed her tune recently on the IVF process. In the past, she was vehemently against the concept. However, it looks like she may be changing her tune on it altogether. Tori Roloff has always been about things being natural and in God's plan. That said, there can be some advantages to going through the IVF process. With things like PGTA testing, physicians can determine the sex of each embryo they test. It's also possible to test for chromosome abnormalities in order to limit genetic diseases/conditions from going to the children. It's certainly possible that Tori Roloff is warming up to the idea of using the technology available to have a 4th baby. If so, Little People Big World fans will certainly want to keep an eye on this situation. Little People Big World patriarch Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler have still not tied the knot, and now it looks like the wedding is delayed indefinitely. The TLC couple dated for about 6 years before he popped the question in April last year. Karen Chandler and Matt have been together for a long time. However, Little People Big World fans started thinking they might not get married. In fact, some fans like the idea of that because they love Amy. After all this time, she still claims that it hurts her to look at her ex. Matt Roloff could use the wedding venue at Roloff Farms, but Karen Chandler didn't like the idea, especially as he wanted to fly in by helicopter. Also, it might be just too much given that Amy and Chris married there. The wedding that TLC fans expected in May didn't happen. Perhaps there will be a wedding special despite the TLC show not being renewed and might not be. However, if there is a special, it could take a long time to arrive. The Sun reported that a source close to the couple explained why more delays arrived. According to the outlet, Matt Roloff hasn't canceled his wedding altogether. It's still on the cards, but they can't agree on the venue. So that accounts for some delays. But there is another reason. Reports are that his mom, Peggy, aka Hunie, isn't doing too well. So the couple spend time with her. The informant said, apart from planning delays, the Little People Big World star's mom is aging and requiring more care. Remember, her husband Ronald passed away a few years ago. Actually, TLC fans will be sad to hear that Hunie needs a lot of care, because she seems like a very sweet person. Other delays include the fact that the annual agritainment pumpkin season is approaching. What are your thoughts about Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler delaying their wedding because his mom needs a lot of care and attention? Do you think they should just go and get a quick wedding done without all the pomp and ceremony? After all, they were both married before. Let us know in the comments below. Little People Big World celeb Audrey Botti recently mocked her young son, leaving many TLC viewers furious. So what happened with this situation, and what did viewers have to say about it? Despite officially leaving the Little People Big World franchise years ago, Audrey Roloff continues to find ways to get under the skin of TLC fans. While sharing updates and doing things for shock value certainly stirs controversy and keeps viewers glued to Audrey's social media, more often than not, viewers feel like she takes things too far. Now, since Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff officially left the show after season 25, Little People Big World fans had had plenty of negative things to say about them as well. However, out of all of Matt Roloff and Amy Roloff's children, Jeremy and his wife Audrey certainly get the most flack online. While there are the occasional wholesome updates from both Jeremy Roloff and Audrey Roloff, including all the recent updates about their latest baby, there are a lot of other things that rub viewers the wrong way. Much like his wife, Jeremy is out there when it comes to a lot of his beliefs, many of which go against the status quo. This has certainly caused Jeremy Roloff and Audrey Roloff to lose some fans over the years. On the other hand, however, it keeps other followers glued to their content, even years after leaving the family reality show behind. So love them or hate them, they seem to have figured out the formula for relevance, which seems to be sharing something controversial every now and again. Audrey Roloff's boys were recently dressed up in fancy suits as they looked stylish. However, Audrey Roloff couldn't help but continue to laugh at her son, Radley. Along with hearing Audrey laugh at her child, she also wrote the caption, "Me literally crying laughing." Most Little People Big World fans don't know what brought on this laughing fit from Audrey, but the one thing that viewers observed was how uncomfortable this type of mocking made her young son feel, and viewers did not like this one bit from the mother of four. One commenter said, "Audrey laughing uncontrollably while Rad stares at her wondering why she's laughing at him is heartbreaking. He's obviously uncomfortable and is looking at everyone's faces, trying to read what's going on that his mother can't stop making fun of him, and Dad is giggling in the background making jokes he can't understand." Another viewer said, "Poor kid. We all have moments that make us laugh at our kid, but she should be able to read his body language and see that he's on the verge of tears."